Him.
They're a core part of what makes me who I am.
Why is the audio tweaking,
I believe
dude?
there's
Fuck
this
that.
deeply rooted,
I'm watching on my own shit.
often unstated mission of games to keep adventure alive.
It was
It's
like
good now.
In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure.
The whole Twitch stream.
Heroes awakened on a desolate planet. A silent god set in our sky.
Wait, whatever happened to 30th
And it wouldn't
anniversary?
be long before
Yeah,
an
wait.
ancient enemy,
No, that sounds
shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door.
Well, that's not a DLC or
Over the
anything. That's
years,
just like
Our
them
heroes
celebrating
would shape a
Bungie.
story far greater than
Corporate
anything
moment.
we could have imagined. Players would explore deep into the
Rog?
depths of Venus, hunting a machine god that controlled time itself.
Deep
They'd
into
invent
the depths
ways
of
to combine
penis.
their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities to stand alone against monsters that took others an entire elite squad.
PlayStation shit.
Yeah,
Yo's
we're
got
pushing
drip,
Indiana
man.
off
Look
the
at his
map.
shoes.
Far
Yeah, he's
into
got the
early
PlayStation
morning,
shoes on.
into halls of an ancient city where only a select few
Are they wireless?
emerged victorious at dawn.
Joe came
Clutching
drip or
the
drown,
heart
and he
of a
doesn't know how to
dragon.
swim. Yeah.
But most importantly, they bring their friends and
There
their
you go.
family into this world, and together meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions.
They played
That's
every
Crota's
game.
pit.
Alright.
Together,
Cap.
we approach the final shape.
Yep, show it. Show me the trailer.
We're
The
about to
final
embark
shape!
on the last expedition.
The
of
shape's
Destiny's first
final!
So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler. The journey will be difficult. And what
No!
awaits you on the other side of this trek
No.
is nothing less than the deadliest entity we have ever faced. There will be no open betas.
Deadliest entity!
There aren't going to be any guides on the internet telling you how to handle what's to come.
What?
Whether you've been with us from the beginning,
Ugh.
joined us somewhere along the road,
Ugh.
or looking at Destiny for the first time,
Ugh.
anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be
Dude, Joe
greeted
Blackburn's
with
making
this
me
same
chum.
uncharted
He's
world.
nostalgia,
A
baby.
vacuum-sealed experience.
I just want to
that
ride
is
his
for you
mustache.
to be the first person to peel it
His
open.
mustache is pretty hot.
So today is your invitation.
That's why he's him.
Go forth.
He's gonna hit fucking Conqueror like day
Here we
one
go.
too.
Pause.
Cap.
Pause.
It ain't happening.
Oh wait. Shh. Shh.
Oh my god, it's the ghost!
After all these years, we never
Oh my god,
talked
we're
about
zooming.
why I brought you back.
Oh!
The Valiant
Whoa,
Song.
it's
The
the
old
tower! It's
tower!
the tower!
Look at that armor!
Holy shit.
Oh,
You were
What the
chosen.
fuck is that armor?
that's crazy looking. No ad! What is this?
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa,
fuck
whoa.
that. I'm going back to my
Bolted
stream.
glass. Oh, you got shit on. Dude, you get some braces. Come on.
The truth is, I didn't know then.
Nah, you need another Guardian to revive you,
Oh,
cheater.
Pick up the gallow horn.
It was just a feeling.
No, honestly, base.
Oh. What is what? This. Wait,
They're
is
climbing
the
ice
Plague
wall,
Land
parkour.
in the Traveler?
But I know
That's the
now.
armor. Look. What is this? Blood birds?
After all
Yay!
these
We're in.
Revelation?
This is all in the Traveler,
Yeah.
dude.
Look at this
all
place.
we've lost,
This is like
Holy
art. What is
shit.
that?
this
The
fight
arms,
Fucking
That
dude.
was the witness. Oh.
might be
Yeah,
Nah,
this is like
Caps.
endgame. This is like the end game of Destiny. What is that?
Literally,
Whoa!
literally,
Wait! That what was that
last
super?
time
Strand Scions? What the
What
fuck?
is this?
to
that
rise.
wasn't arc. That was like a
Yeah,
life
that
live.
wasn't art, or maybe it was, but a new super.
Nah, it was Arc, I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit, dude! Whoa!
Wait, what is
He's
that
got a
axe?
battle axe?
What?
What? Oh come on! You can't tease us with a battle axe and not show the rest.
Oh, come on. The
Wait!
Warlock had it.
Pre-order. Hold on. Are they gonna show the pre-order weapon? No. Hold on. The heart of the trap.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history.
Now they're just gonna
We've
go
been
over what
building
they
to
showed
this
us.
moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that, as a developer, you just don't get very often.
Probably because
Guardians
we don't
and
need the
allies
ghost
are
inside
fighting
the
biggest
Traveler, to be
threat
honest
that
with
the
you.
universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
Maybe.
Wishes that you butthole.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected,
The
by
Destiny
ghosts
content
at the very
vault is
beginning
just
this
inside of
story,
the Traveler.
We didn't know why.
And all of our
but it
old
was for
shit
this.
is just going to be in the
Traveler
Traveler.
is asking us for help. And
Old
it's
Tower.
our responsibility to protect
Old
every
Earth.
living thing in the
Blake
universe
Lands, yeah.
from what the Witness intends to do.
Yeah, show us more though. I want to see what the hell.
When we first
They're not
start
showing
the
us
final
anymore.
shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Give us a name.
Inside is the pale heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Pale heart of the Traveler.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The pale heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that.
It's like
So
Eldritch.
it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians to rally together
So we get
and
new
be
lights up.
brave.
Yeah, that's a new
in the
super.
face
That
of
doesn't look like
oblivion.
dark.
New
That's
lights
like
up
baby
fast.
blue color.
In the final
No,
shape,
the
we're
axe
going
isn't
to
baby blue.
answer questions.
No,
at
no,
the
no, the
grandest
Hunter
scale.
had,
But what I
Yeah,
find really
but I don't
interesting
think they're gonna
is
be
that it's
dropping
also
two
a very
subclasses.
personal journey.
Yeah, it looks like new lights
Where
up
we
classes.
deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost, get to reconnect with Cade 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires by a bunch of companions who have been fighting together for hundreds of years.
This looks fucking crazy. That's interesting. Oh,
It's the
In
Towie.
the final shape, we're going through the portal
Pre-alpha
that
footage.
the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is just infinite.
Oh, that's where the
vast,
speaker was.
Unknowable. And we're landing
wow.
on
The tweaker.
Oh, wait, it's
which
like the
is
whole
a
city.
fraction of really what it is.
No,
Look at his
that
weapon.
like Iron Banner type area, whatever that shit was called.
what is that?
The Pale Heart is
What the
weird.
hell?
The pale heart. Huh?
It's a little
Taken.
strange. It makes you feel a bit uncomfortable.
What the fuck?
And it is also just so cool and
That garden
artistic
was
in
upside
the
down.
best way.
This is such a strange.
The Witness entered well ahead of
Yeah,
any
I mean, it
Guardians.
looks like they took
Literally
Prophecy and
Revelation.
like
kind of shape what's there.
turned it crazy.
When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
Well, that's like Europa.
This is the
Soros
Traveler
weapon.
recreating the world in front of you as it
No, it's
saw
not
your
Europa.
journey.
That's
Oh, that
just
was a
like
new weapon.
Russia.
That guy has
Fucking.
One of the most memorable Blockalis from Destiny's past is the D1 Tower. It's really a labor of love from the Destiny team. The final shape means so much to everyone who's building it, and I think players are really going to be able to see that.
The Pale Heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever done.
It's a
I would love
new.
it
The
if players
Soros
Dude,
weapon.
I think it had
felt
Siva
that
sign on
they
it.
began their journey
It was
in a place
Soros.
of safety.
No, there's
Feel
like a Siva
it
like thing on the side of it right
escalate
there.
in danger.
I'm pretty sure that's Siva.
Surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see things
Taken.
that are more and more
It's a Taken
wrong as they begin to
DLC.
go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
The
gotta
weirdest
be great.
things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping. Kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together just
Those 8 tracks, I think.
wrong.
the sense of scale you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth, you feel tiny as a Guardian. You feel alone. You feel like you are not the force to be reckoned with that you have been. You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
One of the things that we really tried to
That was a lot of
also
luster.
capture is that the witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the subjugators.
Subjugators.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing.
They're the subjugators.
He's strand. Oh, they're gonna.
I told you, dude.
They have an enhanced.
He's literally cheating, bro.
They tangle. Whoa,
They're performing stasis.
Yeah, see, it's stasis. It's not arc. I told you.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely.
Does that
new
mean
to
there's
the
going to be a
battlefield,
third
which is
one
kind of
for
this
the
element of control?
They're
Probably
back
not.
there pinging away with
GMs
stasis
are about to be
abilities,
so
throwing
fucking
crystals at you,
ass.
freezing you in place,
That was Vestige,
tangling
honestly,
you
wasn't
up.
it? Look at that thing.
Yeah, that was
He's got
Vestige.
Lubrays. That motherfucker's got Lubrays on.
Shut the
WL
fuck
word.
up.
On the campaign and only the campaign.
Imagine
What's that
like
fucking
imagine
green
like
ass?
a-
Important thing
Come on.
in the
Like,
universe
imagine an
at that
unstoppable
moment.
version of that
You
guy.
have to stop the final
Oh my
shape from
God.
happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cade.
The campaign is just the start of the Pale Heart. After
Yeah,
you
it's
Yeah.
everything that we've been
and
through, just
finish the
like smashed
campaign,
together
we
inside the
open up
Traveler.
the entire destination.
Revelations.
And so
Yeah, it's like-
the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
What do you mean react? It looks very rough right now.
It's using our memories
The campaign in the
to
final shape
fucking.
doesn't really end
like, shape
with the
everything.
final mission. The raids are where you defeat
war
like,
dog?
the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the witness, you're going to do that in the raid.
Oh, see.
But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to
12-man raid?
overcome
Oh, that's the-
final
No,
shape. and
they're
the-
gonna have
Hold
a
on.
fucking probably a big world event where we all fight
Yeah.
the witness together, probably.
Harnessing the light. Okay. So this is the new.
In the
subclass.
final shape, we are inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar, Void.
We want to create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse, but also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is this thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Was that Sunsinger?
Blade
Void
Dancer.
Axe!
Is
Void
this ultimate
Axe!
expression of
Sunsinger.
solar energy
Self-raise?
coursing through
God
your
fucking
Guardians.
Christ, I
No.
no.
Christ,
Callback to
no
Radiant
way.
We're not doing that with
Other
Trials,
than
no.
Golden Gun, this is the only other first-person
Also,
super
fucking
in
Warlock's
Destiny
good.
right now. Your melee's
Yeah,
all
Warlock's good.
these projectiles
Oh my God,
going
it
off,
is, it's Sunsinger.
doubling the amount of projectiles. Your grenade almost being sentient as it searches around, and then it hits a character and bounces off and
The
goes.
fucking
And
bird.
you're so overflowing
Oh, yeah,
with
there's
this energy that you are also giving it to
Ignition.
your allies,
Ah.
allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged, applying
Okay.
force when they're shooting.
The
W.
solar
why we
warlock
busted in
aspect. When I
Trials.
cast my rift,
Boosting my
it is
teammates
going
and
to
just running
create
in
this
with
little
infinite
solar
abilities?
soul.
Igneous
that
hammer.
sees an enemy,
Yeah,
it
Igneous
launches part of itself out and hits the enemy and explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
Yeah, Solar's definitely way bigger.
By the grace of Allah.
Yeah, but there's gonna be no well of radiance.
It's a layered.
Not for that super.
This is the only.
I mean, it'll
ranged
probably still be there. You'll
one-off
just you just
super
won't
for
be able to
Titans in
do
the game. The
Sunsinger.
Titan jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons
gonna
another one,
replace
looks at a
Sentinel
different
Shield
group
with
of
that,
enemies,
probably.
throws it.
Oh, you
And
just
when
fucking
these
got it,
axes
Eric.
fly
I'm
through the
worried.
air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck
like
a bunch of
a
energy
tether.
and enemies in and then explode.
Yeah.
But that doesn't destroy the
Oh, you can
axe.
pick 'em
The
back
axe
up.
sticks around.
Oh, everybody
Oh,
can!
everybody
You
can
and
pick
your
him up.
allies can grab the axe and start
That's
wailing
crazy.
on enemies with it.
This super is insane to me.
The Void Titan aspect, I press and hold my grenade button to consume my grenade and turn it into the
What?
shield.
That's
gonna
The
be
more
really
damage
good.
it takes, the more
Cheating,
it
cheating,
charges
cheating.
up,
Titan
and
can be
then
busted.
I
Glaive
can
shield.
release that, and it creates this blast
You don't
that
wanna use
deals
a
massive
glaive
damage.
yet. Oh. These subclasses.
The Hunter Arc Super.
Arc
Blade
is all
Dancer.
about finding the shortest
It's
distance
not gonna
between
be
2
Blade
points.
Dancer.
The hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife and throws it
Yeah, it's
across
just
the
a
world,
throwing knife.
and then is able to
Oh,
blink to his
dude,
position
they
to the
stole that from
slash that
Naruto!
decimates anyone nearby.
He's fucking
One of the
Minato,
great things
dude.
about
Like,
that
what
is
is going
not
on?
only do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times.
He's using the
along
flying
with devastating
Raijin,
attacks
dude.
Each time you do it.
That is fucking
The
cheap.
hunter has an
Why
aspect.
are
We
they all
take our
like-
staff, we twirl
why
it in the
are
air,
you
which
like this?
propels us upward. It creates this
Oh my
burst,
God.
which amplifies you and any allies.
Amplifies you
It almost makes it feel like you're playing
allies.
a fighting game,
Amplify.
right?
All
Like these
these supers are,
combos
like,
that you're
benefiting.
chaining together to do these different moves.
Yeah,
And, like,
see, this
takes
is
that-
what's
that
making me
sandbox to the
think
next
that they're
level.
gonna do
The
like a
more
big
aspects
like
you have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like
event
fighting
against the
lightning,
witness
you know?
with like
that
everybody.
instantaneous, like
That was good, but I think it's more like,
Sound effects.
you know.
I like it. I like it.
I love him. That's crazy.
Weapons team has been working on all sorts of goodness. We've got
Shut up, Gavin.
exotics, we've got legendaries, we've got.
No, this is
perks.
the same
We're
bitch
always
who liked the
picking up stuff.
auto-aim
We're
gun.
always playing with stuff that we think is like really interesting
From
or
Lightfall.
taking inspiration. We have Tesselation,
Skill
which is
issue.
exotic pyramid.
Oh my God!
That's the
It
infinite
instantly
has
unlocked.
Hand
the
cannon.
really intriguing property of
Tessellation.
adapting your guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis
Oh,
in energy
okay.
slot. So you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout.
Oh no, it isn't.
Oh, it's a fusion.
Tessellation has the additional property that you can special reload to reshape your grenade and
What?
stick it into the weapon,
disappointment is the one
and then
from,
fire out a super destructive single projectile. It's a really special weapon.
What's the one specific
Marvelous, bro.
exotic that I can make that's like
You have
really
to
zany that you would like
Do your
right
grenade
now?
for it
What
though.
if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you
What?
could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we
Huh?
saw that Traveler
did
beam
you say?
cutscene. I know.
Golden
people
gun
weapons
sniper
went, I
rifle?
want
What?
that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
What
So
is
we've got this
that?
opportunity to bring back these
Grace?
iconic Destiny
What?
1 weapons,
That's,
but
that
really
Dragon's
turn
Breath.
it into something that feels unique in Destiny 2.
Why the fuck are they bringing
Why
back
is that?
Dragon's Breath when Hothead's in
What
the
is
game,
that?
bro?
Oh, there's an
The
M14.
Red Death exotic pulse rifle.
And Dragon's Breath,
Who cares about Dragon?
burn the world, burn it all.
Dude, fuck Dragon's
In
Breath.
Final
That thing was
we
like the
have
worst
Fuck Dragon's
rocket in the
Breath, oh my
game.
mom.
Broadening
What's
what
tessellation?
existing weapons can be.
Really like bordering on exotic functionality. So for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily.
No,
like
my
the
God.
special ammo
What?
sidearms. This fires tiny
Smart pistol, bruh.
slow-moving rockets. They hit very
Oh
hard.
my
do a bit of
God!
damage.
More
Grand
auto aim
overture.
shit.
Grand Overture.
They have a mixture of regular weapon,
Auto
and
aim,
launcher
controller
stacks.
skill
And We're also
issue.
doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
What? We're out of aluminum.
Cheating.
That's gonna be
To
broken.
Dungeons and keep my team alive. Honestly,
It's gonna be crazy for
Aluminum, bro.
trials. You literally just sit there while your teammate
Weapons
just
team is
fucking
always coming up with new
Dude,
ideas.
SMGs
We've got
to
a
play
ton
now.
of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and
This is
some
a lot
new
of, like,
and really
supported
wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
They're probably like, okay, we're just gonna make the game harder, like, but we're gonna give you a whole bunch of support ways.
You've got a lot to cover.
Here's Kid.
Yeah, I definitely think support was
This
lacking.
place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's
his
me.
voice.
So, I'm back. Hey, you two, give me a sec. I was magnificent.
I was magnificent.
Anyone want to hug?
It was, because you got skill
You're
issue
right.
on.
Off my map. Worst case
Yeah,
scenario.
he honestly got
you
trick
die.
shotted,
Who
I'm not gonna
knows?
lie.
Maybe you won't.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember this fucking
when it first came out.
one. That one's hilarious.
What's Blood shooting at?
Yenda.
In this moment where we're driving
Damn,
to
like-
the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's
Dude,
great to
who's
see
this
Cade, like,
and
return to
Adam
his
Grant
role.
then?
This
Why?
moment
What
with
is
all
up
the
with that guy's
things
hair?
about
Hair's
to
kinda
culminate
crazy,
with
though.
this
I'd rock this
confrontation
off.
with the long-standing.
He's
enemy
got like
of
the
the
That guy
Skrillex
looks like he's
fucking
about to
toss
do
over.
his shit. Oh my god.
Oh, no wonder Destiny sucks. He's the senior narrative designer, dude.
When he was alive, what Cade goes through.
Homie's
in
legit
this
got
journey,
Skrillex
how he
hair,
serves
dude.
as a catalyst for the other characters. The events
Catalyst for
that
other
are
characters.
uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was
Looks
no
like
end
he has to
the
take
Light
a
and
shit
Darkness
really,
saga.
really
It
bad.
didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Yeah, but
Once we
Cade's
started
not coming
digging
back
into
once this shit's
the
over.
nature of the
He's
Pale
staying in
Heart,
the Traveler,
I think
guaranteed.
that crystallized
Thank God.
Cade's role as a guide.
He's getting involved.
Cade
Keep
is
him out of my
neutral.
game.
He's
He's a
our
god?
guide through this other place.
They just said the
Cade
Pale
is the
Heart
one who
calcified him
is
as a god.
the most appropriate person to be the guide. 'cause
Well,
that's
you
his
know,
job.
That's fucked
just
up.
like
He's the god of the Traveler.
It just feels so
What?
natural
Cap.
for Nathan to be
No,
back in
they
the
just
booth.
said-
It felt
they said
amazing
they
to
back
just
as
see
a
him
god.
slip back into the role like without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them
Dude,
in a
rip
position
Zavala,
of
dude.
questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
No, facts. I care about what
Zavala's been on.
Lance
and
Reddick
how
dies
he's
whenever
taken
Cade comes
down the
back,
dark
L.
path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group. I think is going to be great for them.
They said they figured out that Nimbus fucking failed with the comedy
Want
part.
people to
They're like,
take
fuck
away
it, we
that
gotta bring back
sense of
Cade.
reunion and that idea of like
Nimbus and his part
this
better.
moment.
I'm here now.
Nimbus be shitting?
Wherever the hell here is.
The Valley of Souls.
I mean, if you think about it, it's all just reskin content inside of the Traveler. All just reskin content. That's all I'm saying.
Give us a name, I think. Unlocking the path.
Yeah, unlocking the path to reskin.
What?
Oh wait,
It's
this is the
Savatosi.
Poses a dire threat.
Nah, they're capping.
Season of the path.
What is Ares doing?
Oh,
Why are there so many orbs?
We contend with her.
Is this the Aerith? Is this the Aerithmorn birthing fetish? No!
Will you come back from this?
It's come true.
That's us holding the staff right now. Ares is tweaking. Wait, is Ares gonna be Savathun?
Is she gonna be?
Oh my
what? She
It's
became
Arathun! Arathun! Arathun!
What? Look at that armor!
We built
that armor
What the fuck?
And have entwined it with your light.
Dude, look at this season.
Assault the Spire, Guardian.
Spire. Oh, it's fucking
And open the
Shadow.
way to our tides.
What is that?
That's the tessellation thing, I think. Oh no,
Hive
nope.
boomer!
That's
We
the
were
Hive
literally-
Boomer gun.
We were literally
It's the
talking
Hive
about
Boomer
that
gun.
Is she a villain?
The death of whispers.
No, I think
Oh,
she's
Terror
like
Card.
harnessing Savathun.
Yeah. We got Terror Card.
Big goth baddie? What?
Yeah.
Big titty goth baddie?
Opponent you defeat.
They're just finishers.
That was Vex.
That's the blue bow that we got reskinned.
Scout rifle. Hard to look pay attention to the weapon.
My appetite.
The armor sets are kind of cool.
Brutal tributes.
It just looked like a fucking last word there for a second.
Running Maul looked different.
Huh?
I think.
I don't remember
Show
him.
her what it is to be Hive.
That was the red herring.
Yeah. What is that scout
Those,
rifle?
those, yeah, those
Looks like
fucking
it's
rock.
The horde of battle.
Nah.
No, that's
Wait, is
Ray.
that Zebu?
It's the guy from the Dungeon. The fire guy from the Dungeon.
Season of the
Season
Witch.
of the
Season of the
Witch.
Witch.
So she has to be some sort of like antagonist.
August 22nd? When's August 22nd? Is that today?
Season of the Witch is our
Is the
opportunity.
season
Yeah.
out?
It comes out in like half an hour, doesn't it?
Spells, and now we
Oh,
finally get
for
to
real?
cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the
Damn,
portal
so I gotta get
that
Guardian
we
rank
need to
11
go
again?
into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first. And that bigger problem's name is Zebu Arath. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good
It's a
idea.
wild ass idea, yeah. She determines like, well, the best way to fight
Wine
fire
mom.
is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
So we're giving Ares sword logic, dude. W.
What does that mean for the characters, the player, to kind of like be like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We want to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward
So
into
she
all
can't
of our
birth
activities and
Hive
systems
Worm
experiences. And
anymore?
so that's what led us to come up with things like Den of Whispers.
She's got that hive zussy now.
This magical deck of cards that
Deck
creates
of
amazing
whispers.
synergies with your build craft.
Oh, so this is just this is more of that fucking deep dive shit.
Will, whichever ones they want.
The tarot
and then
cards.
That really leans into the build craft.
You actually are getting cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker
Yeah.
for deck building. Like being able to like bring that element into
Oh my
Destiny
god, I
gameplay
just want
has
to kill
just been like, oh,
something!
just
I don't give a fuck about a deck build! Let me shoot a fucking
Risen.
hive god in the face, dude.
So we got two
I think it
brand new
drops
seasonal
double power
activities
with-
coming with Season of the Witch. We've
Yeah,
got
they better not
Altars
be
of
dog
Summoning
shit.
And Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a
Well,
high
if
amount
this
of
season-
bro, no way,
It's
bro.
got additional
If this
random
season's all
encounters that you
hyped
can
up,
come
it's
across.
probably going to
The
be
Witch's Spire
Crotozet.
itself, Savathun's Spire, is like her reliquary.
We already
for
know
all
it's
these
gonna be
different
Crota.
magical
That's
experiments
interesting
as
they're
she
gonna
was
do
learning the
seasons
light.
back-to-back.
You're there in order to learn as much as you can in
Yeah.
order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun.
So we're becoming a witch?
The Altar of Summoning's
Okay.
activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a
What?
3-player experience that you can hop in
2
and hop
hours
out
in
of.
Altar
As
of
you're going
Summons?
through this activity, you're
Your
filling
Altar,
this tithing
they said
bucket.
you
As
could be
that
like
tithing
30
bucket
minutes
is
to
filled
2
up, you'll
hours
get
in it.
progressively more rewards, and then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
The whole mess, 2 guns and a fucking anger.
So we
weapons
really
and
wanted to
like
make
an
sure that there was a
engram.
home for any exotic mission content coming in seasons.
They really
After
cashed
They should have
out.
added the
And
blue
so
bow
we
to that
developed what
new
we're calling
chest.
the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraphim.
Man, fuck Vox
This is some of the
Obscura.
most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Whoa!
So they're putting more. Wait, they're putting more. There's more exotic missions though.
With Season of the Witch, we have a
No,
brand
they're
new
the same
Vex,
ones that we've
lo-fi
already
PvP
done.
map
Just-
cover.
No,
It's
they
really
said
exciting.
when they
It's got a
put
bunch
more
of
exotic
really
missions.
tight
Best new PvP
gameplay
map.
experiences. We wanted to make sure
Yeah,
that
they're gonna
we
end
focused
up
the
putting
combat
like
a little
0
bit more.
hour and
With
shit
the new
in.
Vex network
So-
map, we really wanted to make sure we hit is like, hey, you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as
Yeah,
much
what about,
deep sight lines that you're interacting with. And a lot of
Optimus
the flow of the
Prime or
map
whatever the
is
fuck that
actually
thing's
built
called.
around this like kind of central
Yeah.
pillar of the Vex network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's
I
not
don't- I
just
don't give
one,
a shit.
like the Scorch game mode from the
PvP
past.
shit.
So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass. We've got the
We
spear
got the nut.
back from Season of the Risen.
That's kinda
We've got the
funny,
scythe
this game
from
is-
Where's
Season
the
of
nut?
Hunt. Yeah.
Where's the
Season
nut?
of Reef and Guardians with that thing.
Where's
It's
the
a lot more
nut?
tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map
No
and
nut.
finding these relic dispensers and then grabbing them in order to push for victory.
They don't want you using
That shield is gonna do jack shit. I'm not gonna lie.
The words in my throat are the weapon in
It's gonna
my
make people
fist.
bind a block
We
key,
were
that's for
feeling
sure.
pretty hivey this season, obviously. There's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very hivey season, there's only one answer.
Okay, you're a little too happy about this.
One mom.
She looked way too happy about this. deal, dude. Oh,
She's the only woman
that
that's like,
Crotozet in.
yeah, there it is. It's the Oversoul.
Hang on,
What the
pause.
hive call a god.
Easy ass raid. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the
Yeah, I
old
can't wait
armor
to
though.
skate
It's the good
across
armor.
the chasm.
It's the glowy armor.
I did see that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, LMG scout rifle.
Damn.
They've got to have a block for us to stop us from skating across the
Oh, the hive are different. Necrochasm.
Necrochasm.
Necrochasm!
Oh, that's a different place. She's not usually right there.
Yeah, she's inside usually.
That's probably you knew use sword so together now.
It looks like the same amount of encounters.
Yeah, I'm interested to see though, because I feel like a lot of people are gonna be mad.
That's kind of cool though, that little ring. Oh, hold on.
Heading into the final
I'm not
shape, we
trying to
really
raid
want to
back
rally
there.
all Guardians at the end of the Light and Darkness saga. We want to reduce those power barriers, as well as catch people up on key story beats.
Social
and ensure
systems?
that they have a really great and easy time
Yeah,
connecting
that's
with
the
other
bitch
players.
why I can't send friend requests. to some people.
In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand, and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by the challenges in grinding for the power levels that are
You do not
required
speak
by these
English well,
different
come on.
activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the
Destiny
final shape
Showcase.
is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Dude, Crota's End raid coming back.
That will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really
No, they
focused
didn't
the whole
confirm
power
it till
The
now.
raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think
No,
there will be a lot more
everybody does not
clarity
love
for players in
K1s.
terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends
No
along
way.
to
Oh,
play
okay, cool.
Yeah.
dungeons and raids in the game.
So I
without
can
having to wait
carry
until
It goes off my power.
the person with the highest power in your fire team.
It's gonna
is
go off
actually
my
going to
power,
bring
so
all the others
GG.
close to their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for
Brood of
any
Nightmares.
European to join you in this high
Wait,
level.
2010?
Combined with Fire Team
Oh my
Finder, it
God,
also
that was a
allows
lot
you to
of power.
find strangers,
I
people
thought
you've never
we're
played with
gonna make
before
a
and have that
huge
same
jump
experience.
then.
That's all regardless of the power level of you.
Yeah,
and the
they
rest of the
usually
people
do
in
like
your
a
fire team.
200 power
Fighting
jump
Finder
with
is
like
a
a
new
big
feature that's
deal.
coming in
See
season
ya.
23, aimed at helping connect and find
What the
other
fuck
people
is
to
this?
complete the best and most aspirational
no.
content.
Ew.
It's
We
LFG
have a
endgame.
That's like
task
a
mode that allows players to be
Okay,
able
so
to
never
say,
mind.
well,
I thought that was
this is
something
my
completely
playstyle. I'm really chill. I'm anti-sweat.
Oh,
I'm just
no.
really here to have a
Basically
good
me.
time.
I'm
Exactly.
Tags really
anti-sweat.
allows players to show a little bit more
Ew.
personality, show a little bit more
Sweat
about
gets
what
the
they're
raid
about.
done, buddy.
I think what's really great about it is
Hello,
it's much more
friends.
I don't-
Beginner friendly.
inclusion tag.
Just
As
wait
an
till they
example,
block
the ones, the inclusion tags that
KWTD
we
on
have
there.
Are for colorblind players.
Yeah,
So
right,
the
they're gonna
inclusion
block
tags
it.
will bring
Why would
players
you?
closer
Hard
to
of
the community
hearing.
and
No.
even closer to the people that they're playing with. So once a listing
it's a good
goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can
Listing
gather,
lobby.
they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to
So
make it
it's
as
the,
convenient
I'm
and
on
as
fire,
easy
dude.
as possible
guided
for
games
players
thing,
to
but
not
they
just
finish
sit
it after
and
5
stare at a
years.
screen for a long time while they're listing.
It is. It's guided
As a
games, but
gamer
they
who's
finish it finally.
typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping
Yeah,
reduce
'cause you have
that
no friends. Just
anxiety and
say
burden that
racial
comes with trying to make a new
slur.
connection.
Why is Golgoroth sounding so
Oogie.
wet?
The feature coming out today that I'm
he's
incredibly
wet,
excited
honestly.
about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really
What?
represent
Oh my
key
God,
narrative
you can fight.
beats within our story.
Unvaulted.
A mission
No,
for
you can only
Forsaken,
play one
mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like
N-word.
one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why
okay.
it's
That's
important
cool.
that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cade's Last Stand from Forsaken.
So there's Forsaken.
Yeah, so this is just
This
the
is a
first
moment
mission.
Wait, doesn't that mean you can do the
We're
farm
gonna
with
come back
Trinity
to
Ghoul
Destiny.
again?
I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
Like,
Red War?
for like Nick and if Justin ever wants to hop back on. I can't
Yeah.
remember what that says.
Damn,
We're reaching the end of this
All
10-year
legends are
journey.
beginners.
What comes next?
The episodes. And the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important
Destiny
about
movie?
I told you.
is that it's a really
So it
big
is. These are the
shakeup
next
to what we've been
DLCs.
doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the
That's
first
what
3
we needed.
episodes in this coming year are called Echoes,
Thank you.
Revenant, and Heresy.
Oh.
It's coming right after the final shape. And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the final shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building
What
is
is
the 3-act
Echoes?
structure.
What is that?
The
It's a
acts
Scion.
act as these anchors
that must be
for us
Azat
to
then.
introduce new weapons, new artifacts,
this is
mods,
exactly
new
what we
activities.
wanted.
There's gonna be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments
So then it's
in
the
every single
Fanatic
one of
and
these
the
acts.
last
We're
That's
actually
so good.
providing
That is such a
more
good system.
cinematic style
An exotic
experiences
mission
throughout the
every
final shape
season.
year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
You're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
Just more narrative based.
Dude,
I'm
didn't I
guessing.
literally
We
make
get
this
to
system
innovate
before?
the game. We get to move the game forward.
I mean, yeah,
It's
this
all
was
about
obvious.
change,
probably.
Instead of doing like
It's all about
4
deeper
seasons,
story
just make
moments.
3
It's all
good
about
ones.
More weapons,
Like
more
it,
loot,
and just make
more
them
often.
longer.
And it really
Obvious
provides
Like,
a
it's
team
whatever.
and a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode
Cheater.
as compared to the seasons you know of.
Well, I mean,
today.
4 makes them
I'm
more
so
money,
excited
you know.
to see what the narrative
That's
team
just
can
how
do
it
with
goes.
this kind of new
People have to buy shit 4 times.
Episodes provides this awesome foundation.
I think it's a Scion with a
Fanatic.
Vex helmet.
Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the final shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end.
And we
in
also
many
have
ways,
references
it's
to
the
Azat
opposite.
all over
We're leaning
Destiny.
in. We're putting the pedal to
Azat.
the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2. throughout.
Innovating. The Go Fast update.
Yeah. Pause.
What makes a guardian
Oh my god.
a guardian?
Zavallo just chummed. Is this the new voice or the old voice?
Yeah, just transferred to it.
We know that we were chosen for a reason.
It
by
sounds like
something
Lance, yeah.
greater than ourselves.
I think it's still Lance.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Oh my god, it's the
Shaped by the
Dreadnought.
fires of each new battle,
They're really cool.
The Resnaught.
forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead.
Also,
Yeah,
how did you
that
res
was
yourself?
that
How
was
did you
me in
find it?
D1, except I hit the fucking self-res instead. I didn't let the ghost do it.
All of us.
I don't need a ghost.
Every
I
time.
just self-res that shit.
Every warlock. Every hunter.
Oh my god. Every witch. Every high.
Bravery
Every
inspires
horny
sacrifice.
man.
Feel free to kill yourself.
Sacrifice leads to death.
L.
Oh nah, bro.
Just the final shape. It's just gonna go the final shape with that.
Light and dark is so.
And then it'll be a 9 saga.
Nothing about the 9 days, yeah. Maybe that's like a
Let's
major
cross it
DLC they're
together.
saving for. I really thought it was but the episode.
There are things out
Yeah, I mean, they probably don't have. I would say that the 9 would be probably like the first big DLC they do after the final shape.
Of the
To be honest,
sacrifice.
because I feel like if something like cataclysmic happens during the final shape, like the Traveler fucking explodes and goes away for forever or some bullshit,
And the planets go out of balance.
like then 9 is definitely gonna step in to fucking fix shit.
And they probably fix shit too much or like fuck it up.
No, we don't know their ideologies, so they might do some bad things.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'll pull
They
up, I
might
kill
continue
everything.
with the
I
witness
don't give a
code.
fuck. As long as I got my fucking Fellwinter's
gonna be an
Lie, dude, I don't
exciting
give a
year
fuck
for
who's in front of me.
We get to make the promise that we made way back in 2014.
Sugar.
There was classic
Brown
rock
mustache.
blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message.
Fire team being
Become
racist?
legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your
Today
legend
you get to
in this
come in
upcoming year.
legend.
We're going to be heading inside the Traveler.
Today you get to
experiencing
come.
a destination unlike anything we've ever
We're
done.
bringing sex to Destiny 2.
That we've ever made. And we'll do
They're trying
this
to do an emotional
all
speech.
alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily
Streamlined
play
progression.
friends in any content in the
Easily
game.
play.
And as the dust settles in the
Friends
final
content.
shape, we're going to continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first
Echoes?
episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga.
Born from
These first
Eris's
episodes
high
are just the
vagina.
beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit,
Yeah,
to
facts.
see
I
how
want
the Light and
her to
Darkness
birth
saga
some
is gonna
worms
kick off
for
the
us.
future of Destiny 2. We've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today.
Really trying
Going
to
live
pull
after
people
this,
in,
we've
'cause
got
they're
Season of
like,
the
"Don't
Witch
leave after the
with a
final
new
shape."
story, new weapons,
They're
new
really
weapons, new
Whee!
activities, and new PvP content all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to
Where's the
speed
map
on
pack?
what's happening in this world.
That's not till next year, buddy.
Then, next week,
Watch Trials be
a
the
brutal
relic game
reprisal
mode.
of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content.
This is gonna be controversial.
I can't wait to see you all in the throne world as we
Yeah,
learn
it is
more
going to be
about the
controversial
final
because they said it
shape
wasn't going to be coming
and
back.
how we can stop it.
Yeah, the Twitter is gonna be crazy. Oh, here's the ending.
I knew it was gonna be Krotos.
Wait for raid maybe? Because they might tease it.
Nah. They're not showing any of that shit yet.
Well, look at the Bungie sword.
I mean, they said the witness was the raid boss.
Yeah, they did say that.
I mean, that was obvious. There's no one bigger than him at this moment in time.
Yeah, but who's the campaign boss then?
It's probably just gonna be the witness, and then we'll just go into a final battle with him.
Yeah, that's true.
All these years.
Why did that Axeman hesitate this point, by the way?
This fight
It's interesting that all the subclasses have something to do with
might be our last.
Also, what the hell are these areas, bro? Ooh,
It's free out for them.
They're just, it's an amalgamation of like our memories and the witnesses' memories, like smashed together, like with the Pale Heart.